The riders had begun their journey in Pascagoula, and they made sure to drive through Ocean Springs on their way, riding straight through the very town that had held my daughter's life. Her laughter, her heartbreak, and her story. They rode for her, they rode to honor her, and they rode for something bigger, for other kids like her, for the mothers and fathers who carried the same fear and ache I carried. In me, they saw themselves. In Aubrey, they saw their own children. Some of them may have even seen pieces of who they once were, the younger version of themselves who had felt left out, bullied, unseen. Others saw their own brothers and sisters in her, the sibling they once fought with, laughed with, leaned on, or swore they would protect. Everyone there in some way could envision themselves as Aubrey or imagine Aubrey as their child, their sibling, their loved one. And that's what made it so crushingly beautiful. She wasn't just my daughter in that moment, she became everyone's. Her story was etched into their hearts, pressing on their own scars, awakening their deepest love and deepest grief all at once. And then, in one long wave, they began to pull in. Hundreds of motorcycles, one after another, engines rumbling like thunder across the pavement. The sound shook the ground. But what shook me even more was the love behind it. I'd stood there watching, and I couldn't hold myself together. Tears streamed down my face. I broke. Not from pain this time, but from the overwhelming beauty of it all. In that moment, my heart and soul felt both shattered and soothed. These men and women, most of whom had never met Aubrey, showed up for her in the loudest, boldest way possible. It was kindness on wheels, power and gentleness rolled into one. It was beautiful, it was sweet, and it was one of those rare moments in grief where the love of others carried me higher than the weight of my loss. The roar of engines became a chorus of love, each rider declaring with their presence that her life mattered, that her story mattered. Tears poured. It's one of those moments where I could look around and see with my own eyes how deeply her story had moved others. My daughter, my baby girl, I knew she would change the world. I just never knew it would be in this way.